Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a 2-in-1 video. Now, if you remember a few months back, I had done a review on Colorful Online. They do like replica makeup and whatnot. I have bought a set of Is Mine brushes, and I also bought a Naked 2 palette, a replica Naked 2 palette. So what I'm going to do now pretty much is a demo slash review on these products. So just keep watching and just find out what I really think about them. The first thing I did was to apply my foundation with the dual fiber brush, and I applied my MAC Pro Longwear in NW45. This is the foundation. I find it's a little bit ashy on me, but with bronzer and blush it kind of comes back to normal, but it's a little bit ashy, I think. So I just worked it into my skin in circles. I also used a little bit of Fix Plus just to make sure that the foundation spread evenly. Next, I moved on to my eyes and eyebrows. I started with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I put this all over the lids and also on my eyebrows. And then I took the brow spoolie. I just combed through my eyebrows to make sure they're the direction that I wanted them to be. Next, I went and I used the lip brush. I know it's really supposed to be for the lips, but I used it to do my eyebrows, and I actually liked it very much because I don't really apply my lipstick with a lip brush, but this worked pretty good for the purpose that I wanted it to do. After I applied some of the brow product, which was the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in medium, I used the spoolie again to just brush through the brows to make sure that everything was neatly dispersed and everything. And then I used the little brush that comes with the kit and I set the eyebrows. I then took the large shader brush and I took Foxy from in my Naked palette and I just highlighted the brow bone with it. I then went back into the palette again and I took my blending brush and I dusted tease all over the lid. Next, I went back in again with the same crease brush and I used the color Busted, and I just worked that right into the crease as my transition color. Then I took the small shader brush. I added Snakebite all over the lid and just left 1/3 of the lid without anything on it, and I just patted it on, not sweeping it or anything or rubbing it. I just patted it on. Then I also took the same brush again and I went into Half Baked and I put it on the inner corner just to give my eyes a little bit more brightness. I then went back to the large shade brush and I used it on the tip, and I went back into Busted and I rubbed it along my lower lash line. Then I went in with my little crease brush that looks like this, and I went to Busted, which is a nice dark kind of black. This one in the Naked 2 replica isn't as dark as some of the blacks that I have, but then I went into the outer corner just to make sure that it's a little bit darker, and I just stamped it in at first, and then I took a blending brush and I just blended out the edges to make sure that everything was nice and soft. Then I went into my angled shader brush, and really what I did with that, I took a little bit of the black out on the end like that, and I just swept it just a little bit more into the crease. I then added some mascara. Please excuse the noise, the rain is falling, but I really need to get this video done. Next, I went into my CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer. Just looks like this. I went into that with the angle brush. and I contoured my face and put back the color that I found that the foundation took out of it, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I love this bronzer. Next, I took the foundation brush and I went into my 10 color camouflage palette from BH Cosmetics, and I just created a nice little V underneath my eyes to highlight. And I know at first it looks really bright and crazy, but then I took my fingers and I blended it out, and then I took a damp sponge with a little bit of Fix Plus on it and I blended it again. And once that was done, I went back in again with the angle brush and I put a little bit of the contour on it so you can actually see it fading instead of it being so stark, and it just blended in so nicely. Next, I took my large powder brush and I went into my MAC loose foundation. This one is in dark deep, and I just set the entire face over the contour, everything, just to make sure that nothing is too harsh or anything like that. Just make sure everything is blended, and that just really toned it down and made it look a little bit more natural. Then when I was done, I went back with this angle brush and I applied this Nicka K eyeshadow. This is a HD eyeshadow, but I actually used it as a blush. It's a little bit shimmery, so it gives you that highlight without having to use a highlight. The last two brushes that are in the set, because I actually tried to use all the brushes in the set and I accomplished that, I used the angle brush going into my Sleek Storm palette, and I use the black in here, which is very pigmented. And on the left eye, I use the pointed eyeliner brush, and I must say that this brush is excellent. The angle brush is excellent for using it in powders like eyeshadow and whatnot. It will be good for if you were using a cream liner, something that's a little bit more soft, but something, if any liner is a bit too thick and a bit too heavy, this one is not going to do the job. This is where this pointed one comes in. The pointed one would definitely do a really good job in lining the eyes with a product that's a little bit more thick. So yeah. I went on to the lips and I used number 23 Mango Tango from Milani, and then I topped that off with a little bit of Too Faced Glamour Gloss, and that pretty much completed my look. Then I decided to just add a pair of false lashes, something that was a little bit more natural. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Overall, I would say this brush set is a good bargain for your money. I really do enjoy this brush set. If you don't have the money for the Sigma, this is an excellent substitution. I know that the quality is not as good as Sigma, but I still do think that it is worth the money. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a like and subscribe, and I will see y'all guys next time. Bye.